Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to take a quick second, Taurus, to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So guys, take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Remember that the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, Taurus, you get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Taurus? Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are starting out with the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands, and coming out together, we have the Emperor along with the Death card. All right, so I do feel like you're in some sort of a conflict. Now, this could be internal or this could be with somebody. If it is with somebody, you're in a power struggle. And I do feel like it could be even with an employee or somebody at work. Some of you could be business owners as well. I do feel like you're taking charge of a situation though, and it could be a situation that's affecting your money, and there's something to do with a power struggle within that. So, and you're going to end that. If that's the fact, you're going to end that. You want to end this power struggle. So you're basically bossing up on somebody here. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is energy of thinking of long term. Specifically with regard to money or things that are grounded. However, in general, okay, so you're viewing things from a long-term perspective. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy. Some of you could be fighting about finances or money with somebody. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. You could be involved with another Taurus. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Wands. So the person in your energy, I do feel like this is somebody who is single. This is somebody who does well financially. So I don't understand why there would be any conflict with this person. This is somebody who is very strongly independent, very spiritual as well. And with the Four of Wands here, there's something to do with marriage or with something to do with, you know, leveling up a relationship here. So I don't know. I mean, this person's energy is actually really good. So let me see. Because the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress in the lower arcana, and there is an indication that this person is highly spiritual. They may be looking at you for commitment. They may be desiring commitment, or you could be already in a commitment with this person, and they're looking to level it up. So let me see. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person. The Two of Swords, yeah. So there's indecision here. There's a decision that needs to be made, but neither of you quite know what direction to move in. So you're kind of going back and forth, not really making the decision. This could be internal conflict that you're experiencing. You're trying to view this from a long-term perspective. This person could be getting advice from a spiritual leader or somebody that they highly respect. Let me see what's affecting this connection. There's definitely something about a decision, though. We have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so what's affecting the decision is you're not wanting to talk about this. You feel like every time you discuss this, every time this discussion comes up, it leads to conflict. Yeah, and it's something to do with a passionate new beginning, but you're unwilling to discuss it. Let me see. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome for Taurus. You're still thinking about things, it looks like, and you're going back and forth in your mind, Taurus. Got to give up the energy. Show me the outcome for Taurus. There it is. The Two of Wands. That's a decision. So I do see a decision being made. All right, so we'll have to clarify your reading for sure. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands in the reverse. That's underlying energy. It does indicate that somebody here is tired of waiting. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Taurus? All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Swords reversed. Interesting, because what's affecting the connection is you're not wanting to have this discussion with this person. I do feel that you are going to have this discussion. You're both showing up here as single, very strong, very independent people. You're trying to decide, should you have this discussion? Is this the right person for you? Would you be able to have everything with this person? Would it go the distance? Or should you remain single? Let me see the Five of Wands. Show me the Five of Wands. All right, Six of Swords reversed. And the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in a state of chaos within your own mind, Taurus. You're feeling like you don't know what decision to make. You keep thinking about it. You keep pondering it. You keep going back and forth. Should you move forward? Should you not? Are you just stuck? You're just going back and forth, weighing up the pros and cons. You're overthinking something, but not discussing it, not talking about it. And you know that this person wants to talk about it. Let me see the bottom energy for Taurus. Show me the bottom energy for Taurus. All right, we have the Three of Cups reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, that's an offer. That's having that discussion. You're not happy about it. You're not happy about it, but you're going to do it. There's a transformation that you're going through. And this could be you realizing that if you level this up, that you're not going to be dating anyone else. There's not going to be other options. There's a feeling of you having to pull your social energy back. I do feel like there's an offer being made, though, and I feel like it's coming from your side. It's coming from you. At the minimum, it's a discussion. It's opening up that discussion in order to bring balance. So let me look at this person's energy. Show me the Hierophant for the person in Taurus energy. Show me the Hierophant for the person in Taurus energy. Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Yeah, they feel like this person in your energy, Taurus, feels like it's problematic for you to be going back and forth, back and forth. They feel like you're inconsistent. They're looking for there to be a, consistent commitment. And they feel almost like, is Taurus just trying to be a player? Is Taurus just going to be in and out of my life forever? They're feeling rather overwhelmed because this person knows what it is that they want, but they feel like perhaps you don't know. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Yeah, they're going to tell you what it is that they want, and they're going to tell you that they feel it's problematic that you're going back and forth. All right, Three of Wands. Now, in the underlying energy, it's in the reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So, yeah, this person has been waiting for you to reveal your feelings for them. They've been waiting for you to open up. There's a lot of emotion. This is a highly emotional energy that's here. But they're waiting. They're waiting for this new beginning. They're waiting for you to open up and talk about your feelings, your emotions. And this is something you're uncomfortable doing. Let me see the Four of Wands. Show me the Four of Wands for the person in Taurus energy. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and we have the Four of Coins. Yeah, this person feels like, because they're looking for a committed connection, and they're holding on to your energy. They choose you. They're holding on to your energy, but they feel like it's keeping them stuck. Yeah, I still see them holding on, but they feel stuck. So let me look at the energy between Taurus and this person. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person, please. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords reversed. Are you afraid this person's going to walk away from you, to abandon you? Because that's what I'm seeing here, is that you're afraid this person is going to abandon you. And this is what's creating the indecision. There's a deep sense here of abandonment that you're struggling with. Now, in their energy, they're tired of feeling stressed out about this. They're tired of worrying about it. They're tired of thinking about what it is that you're going to do. They're tired of wondering if you're going to walk away from them. They've been carrying this weight for a long time, and they're tired of it. They're tired of carrying it. But I can see that you're afraid this person's going to abandon you and leave you alone. Let me see. Show me what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. Okay, the Emperor. You like to be in charge, Taurus. The Seven of Swords and the Hermit in the reverse. So you definitely like to be in charge of the situation. You like to be the one to make the decisions, to say how things are going to go. And the problem is that you're so used to saying how everything's going to go, but you don't know right now, because you're at war with yourself. You're overthinking. You're going back and forth in your mind. Why? Well, because you're afraid that this person is going to lie to you, to cheat on you, to abandon you. You don't trust this person. You feel like this person might do something that is sneaky, or do something that, is untrustworthy. And so that's why you're going back and forth. You're trying to protect yourself, but you're actually hurting yourself in the process. Yeah. So I definitely feel like that this is your choice. You know that this person wants to have this conversation. And I do feel like you're just not ready to have it, because you're dwelling more on your fears, your fear of them cheating on you, abandoning you, than you are on the positives in the connection. Now, in their energy, this person knows that they want to be with you. They've taken some time to think about it. They've done some problem solving, and they'll tell you. They're going to be very open with you. I do think that they're waiting and wondering what is taking you so long. They're wondering why it is that you're not opening up to them, and they're very emotional about it. They're wondering why it is that you don't want to discuss this, why you don't want to talk about it. Why is it that you don't know what it is that you want? Because they do. They know what they want. So they're getting very emotional about it. And as a result, they feel like, well, maybe Taurus doesn't want to be with me. Maybe Taurus is looking at someone else. Maybe Taurus is doing stuff on the side. And especially Taurus, if you're accusing them of stuff, they're wondering if maybe you're the one that's doing whatever you're accusing them of. So now we have trust issues that's happening here because of the indecisiveness. So let's look at your outcome. Excuse me, Taurus. I'm sorry. I've been a little sick, a little cold. Show me the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? Show me the outcome for Taurus. Show me the outcome for Taurus. All right, so we have the Page of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. The Queen of Cups reversed. And the King of Pentacles. All right, so in the outcome, I'm seeing again the decisions, trying to make the decisions. You've got choices here. Some of you have a choice between, other people and this person. And that could be what's causing a little bit of this going back and forth in your head as well. There could be like somebody else that's involved, but I don't think that's for most of you. Regardless, there's a lot of confusion, and that's because both of you have pulled back emotionally. And the emotional pullback is because of the lack of trust. And the lack of trust is because of the indecision. So, I mean, it's just like one domino hitting the other domino. There's a lot of confusion here, a lot of confusion. And I do feel like there is love here, but nobody's really focusing on that love. So the emotions are kind of, it's like both of you are building up a wall, right? Now, with the Page of Wands, I do feel like you're going to bring up this discussion. I feel like you're going to be the one to take control of it. You're going to bring this up. And I do feel like you're going to open that door very gently in the beginning. Because the truth of it is that you do choose this person. And I do feel like you want to, part of it is you want to be seen as generous. You want to be seen as the person in control. You want to be seen as the person who is making the decisions here. And I do feel like you're going to make an offer to this person. The person that's in your energy, I do feel like they're holding on to you and they would choose you, but they feel like you're keeping them stuck. And they want to move forward. They want to, solidify this connection. They want to, if you're already in some kind of a solid connection, they want to like make it up a level, move it up a level, possibly to get married. So I do feel that there is a lot of positives here. But Taurus, you can't allow your fears of rejection and abandonment and your lack of trust to run the show. It's causing all this indecision, and the indecision is creating the confusion, and that's causing you both to put up a wall. So there's good news coming in. I feel like you're the one delivering the good news. This person is already committed to you. They already have you on a pedestal. I don't feel like you have a lot to worry about. They are growing tired of waiting, though. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Tower. That's underlying energy. I feel like that Tower moment is coming because you're coming to the point where a decision has to be made. All right, and I do feel like, I feel like it will be. It's just I'm seeing a lot of fear on both sides. But there's a Tower moment coming because this person's tired of waiting and a decision has to now be made. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. Let's see what you got, Taurus. You have number 43. It says details, details. Now, it's in the reverse. And in this particular deck, we do read reversals. So give me 1 second. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. In reverse, the details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Is that what's going on, Taurus? Are you waiting for this, everything to be perfect? It's never going to be perfect. It's just never going to be perfect. And so you're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be perfect. The connection, but you work through it. This is how you learn. If everything was perfect, you would never learn a thing. All right. I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video if you get the opportunity. And until I see you in your next reading, Taurus, know that you are loved, and namaste.